Power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes. Autobots! Reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Now,
hello everyone. I had
Hello.
thinking hello and happy new year, I guess. First stream of the year. I hope everyone is good. I mean, I know like all this probably was a long time ago. Hope everyone had a nice break, and yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're back, and it's nearly February.
So,
Wow.
yeah, this first
It's
month
nearly
has been wild. Feels like 2 months or something.
I know it seems like ages since we last did the stream. So yeah, happy new year to everyone. I'm full of cold today, coughing, so sorry if I sound awful. But obviously I don't want to miss the stream. Way! So let's do some shout outs.
Don't lie. We gave you an option. You have to join.
Yeah, you held a gun to my head. You've got to get on that stream.
You could say you couldn't say no. Just like they'll have to be here. All right,
have
I'm
to be
gonna
here.
say some highs. I'm gonna pick Twitch. Hello,
Sure.
the Underbot, Darth Styler, Dark Lance 13, Fargo Sparky, by Prime, L Facus, and Caddy Fox, and all the other. Puppy Bless. Hi, Puppy Bless.
Cool. I will do YouTube, and we've got quite a few people on YouTube actually. I think YouTube is more popular than Twitch. Wow. We've got Red Hood, we've got Ricky Lau, we got Sunstreaker Wazza, we got Matthias. I think that's how you say it. Sorry. We've got Robin Armstrong, we've got LJ Gav, and we've got Vixen in the chat. We've got Illuminati, love that name. And we've got Gamer Boy Fearless, and we got LPKLS. We've got Trax, Penny Lancaster's in the chat. Hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And we got Deadpool as well. Deadpool's in the chat. That's pretty cool. And we've got Bijou as well. There we go. That is YouTube. Who's got Facebook?
I will do Facebook. So to the 3 people is there watching, Facebook is
Hello.
It's out of the loop, Lily. Yeah, hello. And actually the one talking is Peter Hodgson. So hello, Peter. Thank you for joining us from Facebook.
Cool. Nice. I think we can dive straight into the event since we've got.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should discuss stuff first before we go to normal things. Like we left the year on an announcement, and then I think a lot of people are just gonna be waiting to see what's happening with the game. So maybe we should talk about that a little bit before we jump in all the content and the new combats and the event. So it's for the people that maybe missed the stream last at the end of the year. We did say we were planning on transferring the game to another company. The reason was some people know SpaceApe has been acquired by Supercell, but I guess the game was not big enough for Supercell to keep running. So we have, got another company that has acquired the game and the team. The sale has like 99.9% complete, and it has been signed. I cannot announce the company. I won't be announcing this on the stream. So they were gonna do a proper announcement, but everything is finished. It took a lot of the time to go through all the details, but yeah, the game is gonna have a new home. We gonna be new investment. This is why we were managing to start gearing up the team again. We have Fabian back, who people remember
Yay!
as one of the original designers of the game. Um, we're slowly gearing up. There's gonna be, I'm not gonna say we're gonna see an impact straight away. There's gonna be some process where we need to transfer everything, all the tech over to this new company. Uh, we don't foresee there's gonna be any downtime. The servers are just gonna be transferred over. All the progress and everything, of course, continues. People will not notice anything, but it's gonna take like probably the next half of month where we need to do this transfer, but the game is gonna continue to be working, and then hopefully straight away we can. Our plan is to invest in the game, to grow it, to grow the team, and do a lot more going forwards. So yeah, that's it's really good news. I mean, Hasbro is on board, everyone is on board, everyone really believes in the game. The team is on board. We are a big fan of the games too, which is why we decided to stay with this with the game over going to a new company. So really excited about this, what this gonna unlock, and what's gonna mean for the game going forward. There's gonna be a lot of planning. I think we are a big team with a lot of ideas, which we will start putting in paper, and hopefully we can start be more forthcoming and more kind of like talk about that stuff to you guys in advance, about what's to come next. But it is kind of like a transition period at the moment, which is why I think also the combat came a bit late. We are gearing up on the design team to be able to kind of like do our promise for we can finally deliver content much earlier. We already, I think, I know the next bot, which actually Fabian is designing, is ready to go to playtest already, around I think next week. So hopefully, as we go forward, we can, the content is ready. We're gonna have more people to look at issues that people want to be looked. I think we're planning on, having a look at the whole game, every mode, everything that, there's so many things we have left untouched for so many years, that we like, all the designers have plans about what to do about each individual game mode. It will take some time, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. Of course, people can suggest things. Um, and we will always keep an eye on suggestions, and we probably will talk to our players more when the time comes, getting some more feedback. But yeah, it's exciting news. We want to say that everything is progressively progressing good, and we're gonna have more news in the future. But yeah. That's
Any
I
questions?
mean, there's a
Big
lot of
deal.
Yes.
questions, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll
There's,
see. I'm gonna just chuck some questions at you. Obviously, you can't answer everything. Pappy Blair says, "Are you three remaining with us?"
yes, you're not getting rid
Mhm.
of us,
You're
unfortunately.
not getting, yeah, you're not getting rid of us. And he also says, "Great that Fabian is coming back." It's funny. I did tell somebody that Fabian was coming back, and their response was, "What about if he's forgot everything?"
No, he still
He's
He
remembers a
hasn't.
lot.
He
he's
hasn't.
He was
he's
also,
not
I
forget.
mean, when we got new designers, a lot of the like they were having some issues trying to figure out how the things work. I was telling them just go ask Fabian, because he knows how everything works.
Yeah, he is a machine. He's already, like Yannis said, always got the endurance bots ready to go in playtest already. Can we announce them yet? Names?
I think we can.
Mm.
Somebody will have to get that, but I'll just keep scanning for any questions about the
I
move.
think we can announce them later on to the stream, but yeah, we can announce the names. I think they're ready to go, so we should definitely announce them in the stream.
You can try to guess and write down your vote for who may be the next release on bots.
Yeah. And I guess you use the word investment a lot there. I guess people might fear the worst that, if a company is investing a lot of money, is it going to change the way the game operates in any way?
Well, the
Like,
thing
what does
is,
this actually
no,
change?
like the investment comes like I think the game was always profitable, but like the amount of profit or the amount of people we could get to work in the game was limited to the size of the company and the other priorities. This means right now that we're in a different setup where we can take that investment and actually invest it in the game and grow the team to the size we want and finally get the resources we need. So like it means that we can have a biggest impact because a lot of the times before we were like, well, I kind of need another designer, and we have to fight another 3-4 games teams in order to get that, and just the resources were just sometimes not there. Now it means we can just invest some of that money back and try to grow the game and try to improve the number of players that we have, and a few other things. So the company itself is not really buying the game. I think SpaceX just actually gave it to them because they kind of wanted to carry over. So it's not like a company had to pay millions or something and they wanted the return of investment. But for both, I guess, the new company and for Hasbro, we want the game to continue doing well, and that's the target of the team too.
Cool.
Mhm.
And then Agent Pangu says, do you expect any downtime when the
No.
move happens?
We don't expect that. We think it's gonna carry over. I mean, you never know, but we expect that because we're just handing over the servers, we'll just carry over. They won't have to rebuild or do anything. That we won't have any issues like that players will experience.
Cool. I think that is all the
I'm
questions
gonna pick
related.
one. There is one
Sure.
from Trax, Penny Lancaster, about drop rates. So
Ooh.
talking about economy, events, bundle sales. The idea is we want to make like a 2.0 update, like seeing what needs to be updated, what kind of loops need to be maybe more generous or more in sync with the player needs. So that's something also in my list to work on that. So it's nothing. It's something we want, we want to just keep the game interesting for every player. That means the free-to-play players and also the ones that are willing to do some spam. So yeah, that's on our radar too, and we will start seeing like kind of iteration on events, iteration on rewards, iteration on bundles, web store. We are pushing a lot there. So yeah, there will be a lot of new things coming up for 2025.
Cool.
It
Nice.
is gonna take some time because I mean we're carrying over a team of 7 over, and we are gonna hire some other of the positions that we probably need. So there's gonna be some time where we're gonna be full offset. And as I said, a lot of the developer work is gonna be taking in is transferring all the game over. So there is we have paused some of the work we were doing. We were doing some work on the new war types. It went up to the point we're gonna need to be pausing that for a bit, but it's gonna continue. We had a new event type that we are working on again. That's kind of like there. There's a few content and a few new stuff we prepared, but unfortunately, we're gonna be paused for a bit. But it will carry over when eventually we move.
So all the new features like war are still coming. We're
Yeah.
just
It's just gonna
need to
be
get this
delayed
moved.
because we need the move is gonna take a lot of our developer time, unfortunately. Anyway,
On the other hand, we have plans.
yeah,
Cool.
there are plans. There's things. So we've taken note of a lot of requests from people we've done over the years. Hopefully, we'll get around and we're gonna have the capacity to do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move into the content. We're gonna do more questions, of course, as we go forth later on. But yeah, let's just cover the event and the content going on this week. Cool.
Yep. Want me to go through? Yes. So yeah, it's Tyler. It's a Mayhem event. So Mayhem Ignition, you know how it works. And then you can fight solo in this time in 2 ways. You can go for the different tiers of the event to get your guaranteed 2, 3, or 4-star Styler or Sunbeam. You will get a lot of rewards, more like 5-star combat shards, Spark, other rewards. Then, if you are willing to spend the weekend fighting hard, you can rank top 150. And yeah, you will be handsomely rewarded according to your tiers. We're talking if you end the very first one in this event, you will get obviously the new 5-star. So these bots, you will get directly a 5-star. Then you will get some binary bonding bundle elements. That means you can use them to level up your combat course. You will get some sparks, some shards, and that will go for the top 5. Then 6 to 10 will have another tiers of rewards, 11 to 20. And then there is the big chunk of people. So 21 to 150, they also get the new 5-star. And this comes from the last event. We did some calculations on where people were actually landing on the ranks compared to, let's say, an alliance event. So this setup rewards you on the same way. So if in alliance event you would reach certain number of points and you would get the 5-star for your team, you will get also in the individual. So we want kind of reflect the effort that people do in individual and alliance. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's pretty extensive on the amount of rewards you are getting from one tier or another. So I hope everyone enjoys this setup. The first time we did it, it was with SV Optimus and ASV Megatron. It's the same, but with different bots, as it worked well. And if we see that players love it, if we see the participation is good, we'll keep doing this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your solo fighting weekend.
Nice, and it's Mayhem.
And it's Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm gonna before we move on to the combat, I'm gonna have to restart because I think I got disconnected. Yeah.
You got disconnected from the stream?
No, from the game.
Ah, okay. So what's everybody saying? We love Mayhem events. Yes, we do.
Yeah, these are good.
Robin Armstrong says, question, will free-to-play ever have any opportunity to get a binary bond item?
That's a good point. Yeah, let me put it on my notes because I know right now it's either a final reward for events or a sale. And we said eventually you would get it from other sources. So yes, it needs to be worked.
Cool. There we go. Nice idea, Robin. What else have we got? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the
Yes,
chat.
as usual, this 5-star eventually will go to a badge, so nothing will miss out. But we are giving the advantage of people ranking on this event to have it like a few months in advance than any other. But as any other content in the game, eventually it will go to a badge, so you can get it.
We are good to go, I think. All right, so the new combats. So it's a Styler for the Autobots, and for the Decepticons we have Sunbeam. So let's do that. So Styler, they're doing the final integration, so they might still see some art issues. But yeah, that's Styler. So what do they do? So they are a weapon best equipped for gunners or someone with a long range. So what it does is like it shoots targets from a long range, and every 12 seconds it fires a shot that reduces attack range of enemies to a medium area by 60% for 8 seconds. Also does 0.3 of the DPS damage. So the way it's designed is that you put it on one of the gunners, hit an area, makes the range closer. So that means for some of the big defenses like the beam laser or the missile launcher, you can actually don't hit the rest of your gunners that have shorter weapons when they come in. It allows you to pick some of these targets further away, and even gives you a bit more time for your meals to approach before those defenses are actually going to be starting to carry. So the idea is a support from afar, where you just close down the defenses, and then you just you can have everyone else have less damage, and they can probably destroy some defenses with impunity. The same for, I guess, Sunbeam, which is for the Decepticons. And for the people that can equip them, it's mainly gunners. I think, yeah, it's only gunners. So you can unfortunately put this on Nair or some other one. But yeah, that's Sunbeam.
Cool. Any questions? Well, if there's any questions, I will. Such an evil con name, Sunbeam.
Oh,
No.
the names of these characters. I think we went through a number of iterations to find ones, which are actually the reason why this was delayed a little bit, because we get some other characters. There was a character called SS, and then we were like, yeah, maybe not do this guy. So that's one of some of the reasons why the delay. Should we say, what do you upgrade? You upgrade the attack range reduction effect, and let me check my notes, because I was not the designer on this, so I just need to check my notes. So the variation per star level is the range reduction duration, so how long this reduction is gonna be happening, and the area damage where you do this 0.03 DPS, I guess, when it launches is. So that area also increases as you level it up, and also increases based on what kind of star rating this is. So both on the reduction effect and the area damage depends on the star rating, and also you can level them up as you go. Any questions before we go into, I guess, the challenge battle?
Can the new combat bot go on Onslaught?
I think it can, yes. Let me double check if I have Onslaught here.
While you're doing that as well, which universe did they come from?
Is that a question?
It is a question.
Yes, it can go to Onslaught, for the people asking.
Like
Nice.
Is that the question to me or a question to the players?
Yes. Well, that's a question to you. Which universe did he come
you could
from?
do a trivia for that.
I don't know.
That's from Biju. This is it. There's so many Transformers. There's so many different universes.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have me.
I'm pretty sure Styler is one. Styler is
Someone can research
Generation
this.
1 Continuity Family.
Sand Squid. I know there's a load of questions on 5-star combiner and lots of other things, which is unrelated to the combat. I will get through them. Just focusing on the combat for now. But do you want to take it for a spin, Yanis? We want to see it in battle. So yeah, keep your questions about the 5-star batch, which we are doing, and the 5-star combiner, which we are doing, for just after this segment, and then we will go through them, which is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I guess.
Nice.
Right. So the idea is to kind of like, put him from afar. I think Blue Streak has him. Yes, so he's on Blue Streak. So try to get him in afar so he can actually, with impunity, just, lock these defenses. You can see, like, fire this, that lock the defenses out of some damage. And then he can just stay away and then fire away. Of course, like the main defenses that are like that is the mortal, the beam laser, and the missile launcher anyway. But yeah, then the idea is, I guess, you have to put everyone else in front to take advantage of that, and also he does an AOE damage every now and then.
Is this what star level are you testing, just for reference?
So this one, I can't really tell anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I will check later.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Somebody, Agent Pangu, saying that's a nice area. Yes, it's pretty good.
I saw something about 0.2 area of damage. So my assumption was that's kind of like in the middle, because I remember seeing 0.4 on the 5-star rating fully leveled up. But yeah, I don't really know the details. Hopefully, we will have that into the description of the challenge battle. It should probably potentially say what kind of level it is. But yeah, the idea is, you just lock the defense. It means that your bots are gonna, take a lot less damage because of the range makes the defenses closer, and also does, of course, the damage, so allows them to come closer.
Does it have glitch range? I think we'll need to get back to you on that one. On
it's
range.
pretty far, I think. But yeah, I don't know exactly the range in comparison to Glitch.
Darklance 13 says, why Styler at combat when he's a headmaster?
I mean, he transforms into a weapon, so
We can't always be matching the lore, really, to make
I mean,
players
he probably
characters.
transformed into a weapon somewhere, so that's probably why he's a combat.
Mm.
Okay.
It does. Wazza's comfort. It does have glitch range, so yeah, it's.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for that, Wazza. Any other questions on the combat? Yeah, which one is it? Is it a 5-star? I think you can check in.
It's a 4-star, this one.
4-star. Yeah, we'll
so
check
that's
in
why
the
he has
4-star.
45%. So the 5-star is gonna lock them by longer, and also do more. Have a bigger range on the DPS damage, and doing more damage too. So that's a 4-star on this one.
So
Ooh.
4-star is pretty good already. You can get it from the event.
Yeah. What's is that? What score is that for the 4-star? I've completely forgotten now.
What?
When you put the 4-star, you can get the 4-star from this weekend's event, but I forgot what point you were.
So the 4-star, it's at 50,000.
50,000. Cool. You'll do that in no time with Mayhem mode, which is nice. What was Sunbeam's ability again? Gamer Boy Fearless says. It's exactly the same as Stylo.
Yeah. So it's exactly the same. It pretty much locks down, it reduces the range of the defenses, and every now and then does an AoE damage, which covers like quite a significant area around the target that the bot is attacking.
Cool.
And he has a pretty long range too. There's some animation here. We should be seeing Stylo instead of Blue Stick's own weapon, but the stuff we're working on today in order to get everything fine. I think on the art side, they were just came really, really late. I forgot this Huffer actually heals, and I was like, I don't have a healer. Ah.
You do. You do
Yes,
heal.
I do have a healer.
Which reminds me, it's nearly 1 year since Huffer had been reworked, which is crazy because it's gone so fast. It's gone really quick.
We want more legacies, Dale. More legacies.
Yes, we do. Legacies. Lots of legacies. Cyclonus will
keep you
come very
busy.
soon.
Because Dale is like a triple changer. He's a designer and community.
Yes.
I don't know what's your third form.
Cleaner as well.
Cleaner.
When you two are in the office, I clean up.
Oh, nice.
So we can see now everyone is dead, but Blue Streak with a long range can just pick everything up. I guess beam lasers do. I think some of the cores actually increase the range, but and actually the AOE seems to be attacking all the defenses, which is really good. I did not notice that.
I think it does actually look like it was range reducing the HQ there, which obviously.
No, he's attacking the HQ, but then it changes to hit the only beam laser. So it seems to be attracted and seems to be working mainly on defenses.
Yeah, cool.
So it's not going to be reducing the range of storage, pretty much.
Maryl's in the chat. Hello, Maryl.
Hello, Maryl.
Well.
Hi, Maryl.
Miss you.
What else have we got? Pappy Bless says, speaking of legacy, where is Cyclonus? Lots of projects, Pappy Bless. Lots of projects at the minute. He will come, I promise. Everyone's saying, I love Cyclonus. Well, Grim Weasel is. I guess Pappy Bless does as well. He really likes Cyclonus.
Let's take the spin on the hard one, which is gonna be, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Let's see if the boss can do hard mode.
This is a 5-star. Okay, I'm gonna lose this really badly, but oh wait, no, I'm definitely gonna lose this really badly. With that
so we're now seeing
that was a missile. No, it's gone. I might as well just retry.
Oh boy.
We're now seeing the boss play hard mode.
Yeah, I mistype. I misclick him. He deployed right next to the defenses. This is just a train wreck. I am just retreating. This is no point.
Oh, he's give up.
So loser. So loser.
So loser. Rage quitter. Pappy Bless says even Yanis can fat finger it. Yes, the amount of people who say it's very sensitive, Yanis,
Well,
and you proved it.
I'm
Then.
using a
A mouse.
mouse.
I know, but it's the same when you use your fingers as well. To be fair.
All right, let's see what he does if we put him on the back. So usually the missile launcher here, I mean, he will still be able to attack, but it actually locks it down, so he cannot actually hit him, which is good. When of course the effect range changes, then they can hit him again, and then it locks it down. So it allows you to do a lot more stuff. Of course, with no healers, he's gonna be probably be destroyed. I don't think if
You have a stacked team here.
yeah, but I'm not really sure about the health of the Blue Streak. He died really quickly.
Are you saying he needs a buff?
No, I said I don't know if he has a proper star rating. Anyway, I'm not. I'm just trying to demo a bot. Like I'm not trying to play this properly. So my excuse. I'm sticking with that.
I saw a comment saying that Stylor is wearing a Decepticon badge. It's not. It's Autobot one, but it's gray. I don't know why, but I'm checking the original toy it's based on, and it's gray actually. So we keep it the same color than the original toy. So I guess it's because Stylor likes style, and yeah, gray is the color of his choice. But he's an Autobot for sure.
Boom! Smash! 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 Rumination! Smash! Smash! Smash!
That's how you get
smash!
points, right?
Smash! Yeah, you just smash! Smash! Smash!
Mm. No pressure, Yanis.
This is not a demo, right?
Oh right, okay.
This is really just playing the game. Right, I can
Illuminati says, what do you think about the idea of creating other maps? We always get asked this question, and it's the most
Creating a what?
exciting one. A new map.
Challenge battle map, he means?
I think a map means
Canvas.
a new canvas, a new kind of place where you can base with different graphics. I mean, it would be nice to have it. It's not as easy as some other games because it's fully 3D modeled, and that costs money to make. So you need to kind of like have a reason to kind of like whatever you're gonna spend money to do, you kind of need to be able to claim them back in a way, and it takes time. So if we have the art capacity in the future to do something like that, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can just give the Cybertron one, because that already exists. Maybe some people want to change to that one.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
Who would use a new base? No promises, but who would actually use a new base if there was a choice?
I want a moon base.
A moon base. They get plenty. The game is pay to win. I wouldn't say so. JNX. There's a lot of people in Prime League who do very well in this game without actually spending a penny, and the game is very accessible, even with a Cyber Pass, which is great value. Very
there are
great
very
value.
veteran players, so it's a matter of effort and time. So yeah.
Match 2, base on Cybertron. Sign me up. That's cool. Nice. Any other questions on the combat before we move on to other questions? Will you add more to HQ18?
Sorry?
Will you add more to HQ18?
I don't know. We have a plan. We have started thinking about HQ19. Of course, that's gonna be a long way away. We need to see if we go to our plan originally was to do another phase of HQ18 where we put a new building. We're in position now that's been quite some time since HQ18 rolled out. So we're gonna have to see if it makes sense to just do another batch where we just add this new building, or we add more stuff in HQ19. Don't be like any of those things gonna be months away from coming. So nothing is gonna change that, and if we do that, then we need to do kind of like I think to take a whole look at the game and how it works right now, because the challenge is there at some point. Some players don't like the challenge. It's just not an easy proposition, so it's not something we want to move really quickly on. But there will be an HQ19 for sure. Like I'm pretty much gonna do that.
I mean, it's good that even though it's not going to be coming like next week or even months from now.
Mm.
It's good that the team is thinking long term, thinking about HQ19.
Yeah, it's in the end of the
which
day,
is really good.
it's a build a battle game. So you have to build. We've stopped building for quite some time, and it's gonna come back at some point. But yeah.
Cool. So Sandsquid21 says a list of things overdue. So we are going to address those comments, I think. So the first one, they said new 5-star batch. Well, we have a 5-star batch in testing, and I can announce the bots who are going into the 5-star batch. Unless Yanis has changed one of them.
I have not done anything. I trust
okay.
you for the first time to do it. I'm not getting involved.
Okay, so the bots are Cosmos and Mindwipe, Lightspeed and Iron Bison. We've got Metal Hawk and Bombburst. We've got Tasmanian Kid and Antagony, and we've got Chromia and Fellbat, which means that we have another 5-star combiner on the way. And that will be probably in testing. I was going to do some work today, but I'm really sick.
But Dale, we still haven't seen the last 5-star combiner out.
I can show you it now, but it's on Unity if you want to see it. I can share my screen on Unity if you want to see it.
No,
And
it's
we
all
can go
good.
through
I
it
mean,
really
the people I'm just saying that the people are gonna be asking, where is Volcanicus 5-star? When is it coming?
2 weeks.
2
weeks. Volcanicus is coming. 2 weeks. I've put a lot of stuff in the newsletter today. Sat down with the designers the other day, going, "Is this okay?" Showed them a bunch of scenarios, and I was like, "Yeah, this is fine." So I'm fingers crossed I haven't broken the game. But he's got a clear identity. Like he does play clusters, and then he dies. Like he's not. I think he's, from what the testers have said to me, he's a lot different to Ruination. He's not going to be a combiner who run, as you've seen with Yanis a minute ago. Every 10 seconds, he's bouncing around, destroying things. He's got a clear job, and that's if there's a Micronus, an Alchemist in there, he's going to still be able to kill that cluster. And then when that cluster's dead, he is going to die. That's his job. That's his job. That's his identity. His identity is to clear a cluster, and that is what he does.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if we had him ready for this. So because if it's gonna come into 2 weeks, we will show him the differences. Like I don't know, if you have an account, you can text me and maybe you can Slack me, and then I can probably load it or something.
Nice. I will send you the details now.
But yeah, we can do some more questions in the meantime.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Giannis is going to boot that up, and we'll. Biju says his Volcanicus still a glass cannon. Well, there's a bit of a combo. You need to. We'll show you in just a second, but he will survive if he's in certain areas, and we will show you what that means in just a second. So, any other questions? Grimweasel says super excited for 5-star Fellbat, and Abominus needs a buff. Ah, okay. Citizen never.
As we did Volcanicus and everyone else, I guess when they get a 5-star, we will be looking at Abominus and I guess the other combiners. The combiners will take their time when they comes around, where we can make them into 5-stars.
Cool. Who else is? Citizen Nevet says, I want Minerva 5-star and Minerva ability 11. Yes, Minerva doesn't have AB 11 yet.
There's a lot of there's a lot of bots have been stuck with no G1 core, with no ability 11. We know we recognize this. This is why we're really excited when we're gonna have soon 3 designers allow us to go through finally all this content and get it done, and have more time to design, be more like look at bugs and everything else, and go through all this content that's missing, and as I said, look at a lot of the areas of the game. So this, we know that all these things needs done. We were just down to 1 designer at some point. It just takes a lot of time, but hopefully now with the new kind of setup, we'll be able to go through all this content finally.
Oh, I forgot. You need to be on the. You need to do my whip and then take it from the Volcanicus branch.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. And you'll need to take the Lang as well, which is also Volk.
All right, don't worry. I'll figure it out.
Cool. What questions have we got? We've got. Says Dale.
We can say what the new bots are.
Do we have them? Hyro, do you have them?
No, I know who
handling.
they are. I don't think I have the art, so the art's probably gonna come into the newsletter soon.
Yeah, we don't have art. We have like mood boards maybe, but
No.
nothing really advanced.
So the new boats are gonna be Gears and Quake.
Nice.
Classics, right?
I think Gears is one of the classic ones. Yes.
Am I
Nice.
right? Yes. And they look nice actually. And
Cool.
Quake, so Gears is like a mini truck. And
A mini truck.
And Quake is a mini tank,
I
so it's
don't-
quite.
I don't see Volcanicus. Have you?
And these two are being made by Fabian, right? He's working on
Yes,
this.
it's the first
Yeah,
bots since he's gonna be back. Yeah, I don't see those
Nice.
branches, Dale. Maybe you've not pushed them. I don't know.
Just
Okay,
something
okay, that explains it. No, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. Was I saying Scout? Well, I don't like to say what the what he's going to be at the minute because it might change.
Yeah, we
in the
don't know what
playtest.
he has in design, so it remains to be seen. I think he said
Cool.
gunners, though. I think he said gunners, but don't quote me on that if he's not.
Nice. What else have we got? Can we get the daily crystals and loyalty points to reset at midnight like the daily quests, please, Hyro?
Who's midnight? I mean, every player
mean,
has depends on the
exactly.
country.
Oh yeah, actually you're
Yeah.
right.
That's why we have to give it that way.
Yeah, which midnight? My midnight or your midnight?
There are thoughts about trying to synchronize most of the content that's on
Mm.
timer to kind of like
Mm.
people come in once and do it, but maybe we want to do maybe some changes. I think Sam is thinking on the challenge battles. Nothing to that we can talk about now, but as I said, we are planning on checking a lot of stuff in the game and doing changes. So, and that means expanding the Titan tree again in the future.
I mean, it's fair to say everything.
Yeah, looking at the missions in the cyber pass, just how the challenge battles work. It's nearly everything. We're gonna hopefully have a look at an update as we go forwards.
Yeah, I guess it's fair to say that everything is under review.
Mm-hmm. Everything will be
Which
under
is-
review. At the moment, we're still like trying to build up the team, but yeah, when the time comes, everything is gonna be under review. Do I have? I don't have a 5-star
But
Volcanicus.
yes, you do. Yeah, but you can rank up, so it's all there.
It's not moving.
Yeah, they can't
not-
see that. So okay, some
Is
animation
he
issues.
supposed? Is he supposed to move? I've not touched. I've not touched that, but we will double check that because we
Have
still
you
got
broken
some
it,
time.
Dale? Have you
I've
broken
not-
it already?
I've not.
All
Bro-
right.
I'm gonna.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
check
talk a
on the-
little bit really quickly about what the abilities are? The
Sure.
differences?
So let's go to. Let me just get up the originals, and I can basically share what has basically changed on Volcanicus because it's been that long. I mean, we've been working on this for a long time actually, and I know you announced it like I think basically a year ago. So the previous charge basically just jumped in and he fired like a flame wave. So what we've done is we've basically done double damage if that target's already on fire. So the idea is you need to get targets on fire, jump into them, and you'll do smash double damage, which is cool. And if your fire wave that he fires hits bots, it'll just knock them back slightly, which is pretty cool. But it is hard to aim. I was going to take that out of the kit, like the fire, because it is a bit like you can't really aim it. But the playtesters was like, nah, keep it. So we kept it. So that's pretty cool. So you have to get things on fire. So how do you set things on fire? Well, you've got two other abilities. So go to the 3-star, please, Yanis, because that sets things on fire. This hasn't really changed. This is still what it was before. So fire and brimstone, it is just you set enemies on fire within a cone. So it's basically this previous ability. It's very similar to what you used to before, but it'll just do additional damage to outpost bots and combiners, which is really cool. The next ability, again, it hasn't really changed. But there's a bit of a like, well, if you're in an area, how are you going to survive? Well, if you bombard this area with extinction, you're going to take 60% damage reduction for the time he's in it. which is pretty cool actually, because once you're in that, it's very unlikely that you're going to die. So the way the playtesters are kind of playing it is you meteor somewhere, or you could use the 3-star. It depends on the situation. But the way I've been playing with it is you drop the meteor, you're diving into that cluster, and then you're firing your 3-star. But you could actually open with a 5-star. This is what I mean with this combining. There's so many ways of combinations. It's not a strict combination with Ruination where you're like, wow, I've got to just use all the abilities on cooldown. You've kind of got to,
And what's a 5-star?
you know, use them differently. The 5-star is Empowered Megatronus. Now, I was told by the players, if this did not give Megatronus when he died, I was in big trouble. So he does. So once he dies, he's going to grant a level 20 Megatronus to bots for a certain amount of time. I'm not going to stick to 15 seconds just yet because, you know, the design may change in 2 weeks, but the numbers may change. The idea is not going to change, but he'll cloak himself in Megatronus. He'll get a little bit more damage reduction. He'll be setting things on fire, so you can use it at the start of the fight. You can dive in. You're setting things on fire. The idea is lots of fire, but the 2-star does not set things on fire because I think some of the feedback from the playtesters was there's too much fire. So the 2-star is just normal damage. So it'll just do double damage if the target's on fire. So lots and lots of fire, which is going to be cool. So this is coming in 2 weeks. So
try to
let's
do a
take it.
quick battle.
JNX is saying fire, fire, fire. Yes, lots of fire. So there's a good. So before you enter the battle, I got this base made by. Well, you can go in and I'll tell you where the best area we've been testing. Oh, I thought you was going to do a base trial. Never mind, because the base trial has a nice cluster of area. So if you see near the HQ, there's Alchemist and a Micronus. That's kind of the area where we're like really testing his paces, but it needs to get in there. Cool. Vixen says, can you rename the 5-star to something more in theme? What are you thinking? The names are not set, so give me better names if you have one.
Okay, so we have some healing. I'm just gonna jump him right in, right?
You're gonna jump him straight in, yeah. I would probably use the 5-star first.
Oh,
yeah, there's a bug.
yes.
Yeah, there's a bug. It's really annoying. I know. We need
It's already. It's fine. I'm just spending my time while we just transition fixing lots of really annoying bugs, small annoying bugs. So I'll just get to that. Sure.
Wazza says you need to charge a shield,
Yeah,
which is fine. But you can see there's a nice little cluster in that top. So yeah, we can drop pipes down and then we can bring him out. But I would probably do 5-star into meat. Again, I would watch the content creators. They might have a better combination.
Yeah,
this
the first time I'm using him, so don't expect to know what's happening.
So you're using that on yourself, Yanis. You're casting that on yourself. And now he's
just do the
Meteor.
ability.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Yeah. Did you cast it? Yes. So it's raining down in meteors now, and now you're going to charge in. So this is going to be your double damage. And there's the fire wave. It's a little bit laggy, but we can.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think I've actually searched properly for the. That's quite some time to.
No worries. But as you can see, if you played correctly, you can take out the cluster. But as you've seen, there is a good example.
It did a lot of damage.
If you don't play with that meteor correctly, he does die. That's the thing. So if you're in an area, you have to commit. You have to go for that area, and you have to commit, and then he will likely die. So if you're just going to drop him and try and take out a lot of things, it's probably not the most optimal way to use Volcanicus. You have to think about it.
Okay. I mean, that was a quick thing. Hopefully, the playtests and the YouTubers are gonna show more and better. But that was a quick description of Volcanicus. He's gonna be coming soon. Okay. Is there anything else? Because we have 7 minutes to tie down the stream.
7 minutes to tie down. What do we want to end on?
I don't know.
What comments do you want to make this? What comments do you want to make this stream to end on for a month? What do you want to say, Haro? Leaderboards every week, starting
Yes,
from
for
today.
everyone.
Darkland says, can his jump range be increased? I don't think it's. I mean, to be fair, on this base that Yanis had tried, when I
Well,
dropped Volcanicus, I did let him move forward a little bit, and I was able to get to the HQ. So it's all about patience
yeah,
as well.
but sometimes you need to maybe use a strategy that you can make him deploy him when your bots are closer to the to make him allow go closer to the target. I don't think we have to make that range like really long. Like you need to kind of like find who are the next of the strategies to clear a portion of the base and then deploy Volcanicus. So I think it's good as it is right now, but of course any feedback we're gonna hear it.
Cool. What else?
Some people are saying, what about letting us name some bots that we want in the game? I think
we
we've
did.
done this a lot of
We did that.
times, and we will keep doing this in the future. Because we want ideas, of course. So there will be another round. Probably we're gonna ask for people to suggest stuff. So yeah, for sure.
Cool. Web store items that were promised last year. I think we did mention about the 5-star web store items, which we was going to do before Christmas, right, Hyro? And then we delayed it. I think that was down to requirements, right? Or did we run
Yeah,
that?
that was last
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. And if you mean more like exchanging items or rewards, we're working on that. We want to make the web store pretty interesting for everyone, like having like a login calendar there and having like more specific deals for players and like a rewarding system. It's coming. It's a lot of work. We're working on that.
Someone was asking when we're gonna get the new 5-star bots coming. It would be nice before the Mayhem. I guess the next Mayhem for the new bots. I think we can probably deliver that before 4 weeks time.
I think
There was
I messaged Hyro some dates. I think we're doing Volcanicus in 2 weeks, and then 3 the Endurance is the 5-star batch, and then we're trying to fit Computron in after like
Computron is gonna take some time, but yeah, hopefully we can get the 5-star bots soon.
Yeah, the 5-star batch will be the priority to get out the way. So yeah, any other questions? We've got 4 minutes. Sorry, I sound awful. I missed the 3-star Dino King event. When will I be able to get Dino King, Hyro? Well, we ran the event in, when was it? December, right? So I guess May time is when it's going to be expected.
Oh yeah. I just put a note about that. More Raiden events. So yes, we said there will be at least 3, so you can get all the parts. And yeah, I think 1 should be sooner than later. Yeah, we don't want to make everyone wait a lot.
Cool. Yuan says, when Sentinel Prime release? Well, I don't think we have the rights to Sentinel Prime from the movie.
I mean, depends. No, Sentinel Prime. There's a G1 version of him too. I don't think he's talking about only about the one in the movie.
Okay.
I don't know. It's we should be talking with Hasbro soon and try to figure out the roadmap for next year. It's much delayed because we went through some episodes last year, but we'll see if we can get. I mean, I know that Hasbro has been doing a lot of stuff with the primes, which is really cool. So expect to see some more primes this year, I will say. I don't know about Sentinel, but we shall see.
Cool. Dav Tyler says, will there be trivia today? Nathan Webb did send me trivia, but we're going to hold it for next stream because it is really good trivia. So Nathan, if you're watching, thank you. We're going to do it next stream.
We should invite him someday.
We should. Yeah. Cool. Well, no, we still got some time. Vixen says, can Yanis personally buff Abominus in the next few weeks?
He can personally train Abominus.
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't really check the content. I can advise sometimes, but I don't really do that. That's for the designers and Dale right now to do.
It's my birthday today. Well, it's not mine. It's Biju's birthday. So happy birthday. He says, can you talk about the 5-star Titan upgrade? Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is, have we forgot about them? Are they coming?
No, they will come at some point. Like we originally were waiting for Mayhem to come before we bring them in, and then the timing was not right. This year they will come for sure, but again we just need to tread carefully. That's gonna change some stuff in the game, so we will announce when the time comes. But they will come. And yeah, happy birthday, BJ.
Can we give any hint of the future plans for the game?
There's a question that does follow that. Like, can we get the community event? It's been years since the last one. Maybe you can. Maybe it will be this time in game. So
Oh yeah,
future
that'd be
plans in
cool.
general. I mean, I said like we're gonna be looking at a lot of stuff. We're gonna be with the transition with the new team. We can look at a lot of the game and change things and improve things and add to things. And of course, we always want to add new game modes. Maybe removing some of the existing ones. We do feel like there's a refresh in war, which is a priority which we're already kind of working on. There's something about individual kind of like competition, which I think the game is lacking, which probably will be one of the priorities. There's maybe some other stuff about for newer players or for players are getting up there about daily things to do. There's a few things that we have in mind, and we're gonna probably sit and figure out a lot more ideas. And I hope maybe we can share some of that before we start working on them as a plan. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sync happening. And the 12th prime core
Ooh,
for buildings. If we're missing a prime core, this is gonna happen
yeah,
if we are.
yeah.
Actually, Fabian asked me which ones are missing, so he may be working on that.
Yeah, so we will get to that. Anyway, that's the time. Thanks all for joining us. Thanks for being patient through us. Hopefully, in the next stream, we can announce who the new company is, and by that point, I think we'll all have transitioned over that new company. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting times for everyone. I think just for the players and also for us personally. But yeah, really excited to go for the new chapter of Earth Wars.
It's been
Me
quite a
too.
journey, and we have many years to come. So yeah, join us.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining. We'll
For
see
joining.
you in the next time. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Yeah, bye.